Well, to be a good cook, you have to have a love of the good, a love of hard work, and a love of creating. That is one of so many famous quotes from the iconic Julia Child. The television chef had a zest for food, for life, for people. That is why her legacy still lives on beyond the kitchen. And a new exhibit at the Muskegon Museum of Art will give us all an inside look into her life. It's called Julia Child, A Recipe for Life. Christina Broughton is here from the museum with more. I am so excited about this.
Yes.
Tell us about this exhibit.
Yeah, so opening today,
Yes.
we are having an exhibition called Julia Child, A Recipe for Life. And it is an immersive exhibition that explores the life of Julia Child from the time where she was, going through her career, getting trained in Paris and some other weird stuff in between, as well as her TV show. So we have recreated her television set with a working vintage camera that even kids can go and move around. So yeah, it's really exciting. It's a really fun exhibition.
It really is. And so, I mean, I've seen the Smithsonian exhibit in Washington, D.C., and there are parts of it. I saw kind of, you have the copper pots and things like that. Walk us through some of the other things that stick out, maybe things that we might not know about Julia Child.
Yeah, so one thing is her husband was a really well-known photographer, and that is brought into the exhibition to kind of catch some more fun behind the scenes of Julia Child's life. They used to send out Valentine's Day cards of their photographs, and there's one really iconic one of them in a bathtub. And so we have recreated a photo booth area where there's in the bathtub.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's kind of unexpected in the exhibition. There's all kinds of unexpected things in there. It's very interactive. You can touch things, you can smell things. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. And there are lots of other surrounding events. It opens today, but as the summer goes on, there are some coordinating events happening with the museum, with other, community partners.
Yeah, absolutely. So the one thing that I'm most excited about personally is there's a Julia Child opera that we're partnering with the Playhouse at White Lake, which is just north of us in Whitehall. And it is this musical opera where they're actually going to be baking a cake on stage. And I've heard it is absolutely hilarious. So that's one event. We're doing butter making classes with the cheese lady. And we're doing live cooking demonstrations with the Culinary Institute of Michigan.
Oh my gosh, so much. And let's talk about your expansion too, because now is a great time to get to the museum. You guys just expanded. It's a beautiful museum. It was beautiful before.
Yeah.
Let's talk about why people need to be there.
Earlier this year in February, we opened up a $15.5 million expansion that doubled the size of the museum. So we got 5 new galleries, including an underground print gallery, 2 new education studios. It has transformed that museum. So it was an amazing museum at first, but it is just even more amazing now.
Oh my gosh, so many reasons to get to Muskegon. Anything else people need to know? There is an additional cost for this exhibit.
There is an additional cost. So for non-members of the museum, it's $20, but that includes admission to other exhibitions and the entire museum, basically. And then $5 for members and $2 for kids under 17.
Perfect. All right. And if people want to learn more about these other, accompanying events and things going on, what do they need to do?
Yeah, go to our website, muskegonartmuseum.org, and you'll find information about all of the events and anything about the exhibition.
I love it. Bon appetit, Christina. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be here from today until September 1st. There are all the details. You need more, muskegonartmuseum.org.